Hello there, how are you today? Here in House Flipper, we are still in the house in the thicket. Now, this is a picture of what the garden looked like when we started. And, and then we cleaned it up. And you can see a bit of the house there, what that looked like. And then it looks like this now. And the house has new siding on it. And there's a little bit of a patio thing going on. And here in the game, it looks like this. I think it's improved a bit. I really pretty much I do. So it took forever to get the lawn sorted. Oh, I have no voice tonight at all. We've got this stuff down, and I did the lawn. There was a lot I couldn't do. You showed a lot of dirt behind it, and there was these straight edges that were like this that looked kind of weird. So I've just tried to disguise it as much as possible. Now this place felt very much like you were walking through a bit of a forest or something, the thicket. So it kind of left it like that. I didn't put anything formal in it. I just added, blips of flowers here and there, and I seem to have gone with the white and pink again. It seemed to go well with the house, so I left it, and it's peaceful. They're peaceful and quiet colors, and the place felt kind of peaceful, like being in the forest, right? So I just kept it like that. I just tucked in the odd flower here and there. I have planted a few more evergreens, like that big one in the back. And then, tossed in some little flowers here and there. This I haven't done anything yet with. I did put these two down there. I'll probably leave them. Now, I did add a few little touches of blue here and there just for a little bit of something different. Oh, excuse me. And here I just put a few wildflowers sort of thing growing up through the place. Just a little splash of color. I really like walking through this place. It feels kind of nice. And you look around and you just see a flash of color over the hedges a little bit. Oh, there's some back here. Oh, it's a surprise. It feels kind of nice. I mean, this is as close as it's coming to a formal bed. And I thought, I'm not, why not? What the heck? Why not? Just do it. I mean, you might plant something, right? People could plant something. And then this area here again has some, you get a few of this sort of mauve, purple, lilac, whatever color, but they're often called blue in the flower world. You never know. Blue sometimes is just kind of a light purple. It happens. And I put some of those here, and then just shoved in a bunch here. I want to put a table for sitting here and eating in the garden. So I thought, there was a lot of that dirt showing in weird and strange shapes, and there was nothing you could do about it except learn to live with it. So I filled that in as much as I could. So I thought it's right near the door. We'll just say, we planted some things there. Can you hear the little birds? It's so nice. Now I have done some in the house. Not as much as you might imagine. One thing I did want to show you guys though, and I will do it right here with this thing. When you put these blocks down, some come like this with the edging on them. Some, I'll just leave that there for a second, some like the ones in the center here, and you can kind of see the pattern is not quite even. You've got that edge, and then you've got this line across here. That's because these, you can see, these are a completely different size. Putting just 4 of the big ones across didn't fit. And this ended up working out for me by putting these in. But these didn't have borders on them. I could have put the ones with borders, but I chose not to for, I don't remember why, but I did. Now, when you're placing these, and I want you to have a look at this if you play this game, you can put them down like this. And if you do, you'll have, the border on this one showing and the border on that one showing. What you can do is just push it in. It's like this, so the only one borders. The borders will overlap if you want to place them. If you want to see that grout in the center, that works too. Or you can do what I chose to do this time and just tuck them in. Just push it up, push it over, and then you don't have the grout in the middle. So the tiles all work in that fashion. You can, make the choice on how to place them. So keep that in mind when you're placing, because I have done big, much longer, like down here with the, with the tiles, and then realized one of them up here hadn't been put in the right way. And I had to take them all up and change them again. But going in the house, whoops, wrong button. Go in the house. So we took all the walls out. Everything is out. Now I built the walls here, and I left a couple of spaces because I thought I can show you how the walls, what you have to do over doors. I'm not sure if you've seen that yet, but I thought, you know what, we'll go ahead and leave it just in case. Just in case. Nope. I'm glad they give it a time on it, because if they didn't, I would so very, very often make a lot more mistakes than I do. Now, if I want to put a door in, and I think I want to go for that door, if I can remember which one it was. Oh, well, there it is. They're showing it to me still. Now, what set of colors did I change? Not that, although that's pretty. But I didn't use that, so too bad. Is that what I've used? Or oh, I love that. I may have to change these. But this is not what I have on the other, is it? Oh, it is. Okay. Look, well, at least I still like it. So if I put the door in here, and you notice like it'll go there green, it'll come if it's out a little bit green. You've just got to decide how you want it to fit. And I think that's probably okay. But then you've got this space up here, and that's what these are for. You just pop the lintels in over the top. So if I hadn't shown you that before, now I have. There you go. And I have to admit, I got a little carried away. I was having fun. I did put the doors in, the patio doors, so these open now. And I can see that two open that way and this one opens wrong. And I can't pick this up. I would have to sell it to change it, which is probably what I'm going to do. It feels weird. But I have to show you, I did do a toilet, guys. Ta-da! I thought we've got this whole woodsy thing going on outside. Maybe we should have a bit of a woodsy thing going on inside. So there we go. We've got a shower. We got some cabinets. Oh, we got little candles lit. It'd be all cozy at night. Some nice peaceful flowers on the wall. The Scottish thistle, because, yeah. And again, that's by Stephen Brown, a lovely, very popular artist in Scotland. He does his paintings just make you happy. That's all. They just make you happy. Really nice guy. I love the man. And I have gotten to know him a little bit and met him. I was fortunate enough to be in the town where he had opened his store. So I was in and out so often that we just ended up building a little tiny bit of a friendship. Really nice guy. I'm having tea. So I went ahead and I just wanted to do something. And I was too tired to record, so I just did the toilet anyway. So, and I figured painting walls is maybe not really exciting. I don't know. So this is going to be the bedroom with a little dippy-doo there, but they happen. Now, here's the thing. Are we going to go with more wood, or should we paint with something else? And out here, should all of this be wood? Are we going for a really rustic sort of feel? I don't know. I mean, I do have some of these left over. You know what? We got them. Let's put them up and see what it looks like. Did I not put the thing? Okay, here we go. Alrighty. Let's see what it looks like. I'm afraid it'll feel too closed in. Although I guess you could call that cozy as well. I don't know. What do you think? How much money do I want to waste? Could be a lot. I have been known to waste a lot of money. Does it have to be everywhere? Would we have, part of the room paneled and some painted? behind the kitchen. I mean, we've got this stone stuff out here left over. Would that look good with these colors? I mean, I think it would. And we could put that like behind the kitchen. I'm assuming the kitchen will go in here. I don't know. I should have thought of this before I started the stream. Well, oh, if I can remember what color that was too. Gosh, excuse me. I'm so sorry. Okay, so we go here, we go to walls. These are the wall panels. Is it that one? It never looks the same when it's laying there in your hand. And sometimes it's close and you think that's probably it. Nope, that's it. And then you put it on the wall and go, nope, that's not it. Now, see that little tiny strip right there? Now, that is showing white on the outside, which I have to admit I found irritating. So, you know, if I paint the, you know what, let's see what it looks like. We're going to go outside and have a look what that looks like paneled. And then I have to do the same up here. Little tiny cuchoos. Let's go see what that looks like outside. Because I did notice the white was showing. Quite frankly, it doesn't show now with the dark wood. It blends a lot better. Because you could see a little white trim. And it was driving me nuts. And I wasn't sure what I was going to do about it. But I guess I am now. Well, let's just go for the rustic look. We're just going to buy a bunch of these and we'll put it in. And if it's too much, I will remove some. I have wasted more money than this on houses before. And I am loving this garden so much. I'm not sure I'm going to sell this place. I mean, I've still got over 400,000 pounds. Surely there's another house I could buy out there that was just for redoing to sell. I may have to keep this one. You know, the weekend cottage or something. I don't know. If I can't have one in real life, I can certainly have one in games. I can do it. Tum-tum-tum. Anyway, there you go. So it's the most exciting thing. You just pick them up and, you know, left click or whatever your main mouse button is if you've changed that on a game because you're left-handed. And plop the little suckers up. And if I just hold it, because I have perks. Oh, I got a new perk. I saw it pop up, but I haven't gone to get it yet. I can just hold it and go do really fast with them. Let's go see what I have. There was something that came up right there. I have finally placed enough walls to get another point, so let's upgrade that. And I think that completes every perk in the game. Why, yes, it does. There we go. Done. Done like dinner. Well, that's nice. So what do you think? You know, maybe the room's big enough to not have to worry about it. Or we could, you know, paint that wall to give, you know, give some contrast to it maybe. I don't know. We'll see. We shall have to see what we will see. Do. So I've had a number of people, not just in YouTube, but it's happened to me in Twitch, it's happened to me in the game, you know, ask about some ESO streams where I'm talking about just beginning stuff for new people, like where's the banking, how do I get more inventory, what about mounts, I don't understand the leveling system, you've got a cap of 50, but what are these champion point things, what do I do with that? You know, what's the best thing to spend them on, blah, blah, blah. And I've thought about it for over a year, I'll be on, or more. It's been a while. And I'm not sure why I never kind of committed to it. No, I know I never committed to it. Because when you're doing actual proper, this is supposed to be a tip or a how-to, you've got to plan it. You don't just pick it up and record it. Because if you do, you end up having one of these 30-minute streams of me playing a game instead of just giving you the information you're looking for. And that's not fair. I don't like that. I think if somebody comes to a channel with a, something entitled, the best tips I've learned, or, whatever, and then they have to wade through 15 minutes of me yammering about stuff to even be able to, I should have put, see, I knew I kept that brick for a reason. I don't feel it's fair. I don't feel it's fair to the viewer. If I go to a how to get this done video, I want the person to shut up and tell me how to get it done. And if they don't, I actually get quite irritated. I don't feel like it's fair. I didn't come to hear you talk about your weekend holidays somewhere. I came to find out how to do a job in a game, and can we just do that now, please, Kate? So I don't want to be one of those people. So it means, for me, it means you don't just record one. You might record it 3 times, 4 times to make sure it's short and to the point. You need to give enough information that it makes sense, and that's the other side. That's the other side of the coin. If you want to make a really short video, well, that's cool. But if you haven't given enough information to be useful, that's just mean too. So, I don't know. And I think that's been the thing right there. I knew what kind of time commitment it would do, but or it would take words. And I can't just ramble and make mistakes, if I'm going to try to do something like that. You've got to do it right. Or you have to do it as best you can. I mean, I'm going to fail, things are going to mess up, but I at least have to know that I put effort into it. It's going to have, it's going to take some time. And that's probably, the last year really hasn't been, I haven't had the headspace or the thinking ability to do that, so. But things are getting better. Mostly. Yeah. Oops. So I guess I'm still not sure I should just, whiz right around this room, but let's try. I can always paint over it. I have the ability to waste all the money I want to. Look how fast it can go up. The perks are, oh man, the perks are fabulous. Like having the little mini map there, they'll show you where there's dirt when you have to clean up stuff. I think for me that would be, if I were restarting the game, that would be the first thing I went for. It will show you where the stuff is. You'll find a little black mark, or it'll give you an indication on the mini map of something you should be doing, especially when you're doing jobs for other people and you can't even find what it is that they seem to be asking for. It's like, I don't even get it. I don't even know what these people want. And having that mini map up there after I went through all that stuff was really nice. Really, really nice. It's probably what I would go for first if I were playing this game. So I bought a new house in ESO. One of those, it's late at night. Impulse buys. It wasn't an expensive one. It was fine. It's just one of the small ones actually, but I was visiting for some reason. I couldn't tell you for the life of me why, but I was, because I'm always visiting houses I don't have yet. That's a good enough reason. Come on, seriously. And how many? Oh, I'll probably need 2. And this time, I'll only need 1. But I just was walking in, and the way the walkway up to the house went, I thought, oh, that would be so pretty with a flower bed on each side. And I bought the house. Because really, it's what one does. Or it's what this one does. Oh, goodness. What can I say? Can I close the door and get in there? There we go. Ooh, no. No, I'm gonna have to buy another one for 2 strips. Oh, 47 pounds for 2 strips. Sigh. Well, I hadn't planned on making the bedroom wood too, but I think we're going to have at least one accent wall. Although there isn't any one short enough here to finish that up, is there? Well, I don't know. What do you think? What do you think? Is this something to start with? Now, I did kind of like the floor in here, if I could remember which one that was. It's such a rich color, isn't it? I think it's quite lovely. Is it wall tile? Not wall tiles. Back up. Back up. Floor. Panels and covering. Was it this one? Might be. I think it is, right? Let's go. Try that. Now, good. The floors are a little different. It says by many, but all you do is click in the corner and drag. Like so. And it fills up wherever you've left it and charges you accordingly. And you get down here and pop that one in. And remember that, you know, if you go over, like go over a wall, if I were clicking here and, you know, dragging it over the wall, it would fill up the next room too. Do keep that in mind. Did I lose it? Yeah, I did, didn't I? Do it again. So if something is not dead even, don't drag past. Now, right here, right now, because of the way I did it, if I took that wall out, you would see you'd see the old cement floor underneath it. Wow, this is very it's very red. I'm not sure. I mean, if we're careful, if we put a lot of carpets down, if we, oh, there's some right there. I guess I needed more of that than I realized I did. Well, hecky darn. And this is why sometimes it's not a bad thing. You find blips, just little bits here and there that you may have missed, so it happens. Well, I don't know. Again, if we maybe all right, let's buy a big carpet. I kind of went with blues in the bathroom there, so I'm thinking the same here. Now these carpets will do the same as the floors. You would just do a you know, a click and a what, you know, and a drag over like that. But that's, yeah. And I've done that. I certainly have used that in the past. Although that's kind of more interesting blue. That's a navy. That might be okay. Oh, I like that for a farm place, right? There's that one. What do we have? What do we have on the floor? Ooh, computer's grinding again. Come on, sweetie, you can do it. I might be ordering the new one tomorrow. I sure hope it gets here before this sucker dies on me. Oh, really? There we go. I knew you could do it. I knew you could. I mean, is that fun? That might be fun. If we have enough color in here, see, this would basically be, you know, the seating area. 99 pounds. What the hell, try it. And then I was thinking, you know, kitchen like along there, a dining area, I suppose, right here, and another one outside there in that blip of land. And I don't know, something along that hall. I don't know what. And then we'll get to the bedroom later. Now what colors do we want? You know, this is a very modern looking carpet. I was going for the rustic thing. I really kind of wanted that. But we don't have a lot of carpets that I think would do the job. I mean, maybe that one. That might have been an okay with some blue on it. Actually, that might have been nice. Kind of a little more old-fashioned. This is just such a massive splash of color. It makes me happy. So let's just, for right now, look at furniture. Living room. Ew. Sofas. Thank you. Now, the sofa selection in this game isn't brilliant. Okay? It's not great. Base. Totally wrong color blue, I think, for that carpet, though. I think this would look really awful. It ain't great because that carpet is a whole lot of teal going on in there. That's a lot more teal than it is blue. And it's not looking like they have any option at all that would fit. Now this, oh, no, it wouldn't. No, it's worse. So not that one. How about this thing? What do we have in here? Again, just, and that's what pisses me off so much in here. You'll get, in this game, you'll get, and it's gotten better. It's not great, but it's gotten better. You will get, should I just go for leather? You get a set of wood, like you'll get a bedroom, and where you put a bed down and it's in a certain color wood, and then the nightstands to go with it are just completely and utterly different. It's ridiculous. It's horrible. And then you'll have a whole set of stuff where you just get the same colors over and over and over and over again. And it's like, is there no possible in between? Is there no way to find, you know, you make this carpet in this color and then you give us nothing at all that we can use with it. Unless I just go with white, and maybe I just have to go with white. I think, I mean, white would be brighter. These walls are feeling, it's all feeling kind of heavy on my head here. Ooh, that looks like it could be comfy. Now, it looks very, very modern, but I mean, you know, that whole mix of modern and rustic is not something I dislike. It might be just fine. How about this big sucker here? What is this going to look like? Spin me right around, baby. Right now, which way would we go? Would we want to be looking outside mainly? Because I would. But then again, I mean, maybe, you know, if you don't want to be outside, you just don't want to have to look either. I don't know. Options. That's not dreadful. That's actually not bad. That might be a thing. Anyway, I'm going to call this one done. I just wanted to show you the garden and what we've done with it so far. I just tried to keep it peaceful. I tried to go with light colors. There is a big splash of, you know, deeper pinks here, but there aren't many of them. You know, the odd little one here and there sort of wake things up. And of course we will be doing some other things in the yard. We're not done by any means out here. Put some furniture in, and maybe, I don't know, there was a spot back here in this corner that I thought was just so cozy. Right here. Does that not need, that needs something, right? This needs a thing. I don't know what that thing is going to be yet, but it totally needs it. I can tell. And then when you were sitting back here, you'd be, that's not a dreadful view. It looks like you're in a park. Just a nice, lovely park with lots of trees and quite peaceful and splashes of color to make you cheerful on a rainy day. I like it. Anyway, I'm calling this one done. I've got a lot of decisions to make about this place, and I got a feeling I'm going to be changing my mind about a bunch of things. But we'll see how it goes. Until I see you next time, guys. Thank you for the comments. Thank you so much. You're just sweet. Bye-bye. And to everyone who makes my life possible, thank you so much, guys.